bit of a lie-in today as I'm leaving the campsite. It's all of 6:45. Very gentle. I just slept till past 5, which is very good. I think I needed the sleep. I arrived at the campsite. I felt fine. I was tired, but as soon as I stopped walking, my left calf really cramped up. Pleased to say though, one night's sleep, and yeah, it just feels fine. I brought those compression bandages, so I've got a good sturdy compression sock on it as well. I slept in that, so it's all kind of tightened it up, and I put some ibuprofen gel on it as well, so it's got everything it can do. But I'm going to take it very, very slow and steady today. Yes. Well, Dufton is really rather beautiful, and for where it is, and it seems strangely untouched by tourism. It's got the B&Bs and the campsite. In fact, that's where you have to go and book into the campsite. But it still feels like the real thing. There's so many places where that's not the case anymore. This one still feels like the real thing. Well, that's a scary sight. Look. Garrigill, 15 miles. I'm going another 5 miles further than that. As you leave Dufton, you find a friend. You do find a friend. She's trotted all the way down the field to come and say hello to me. So I thought I'd better say hello. Say hello to everybody. Yes. Sorry, I think she might think that you're a mint. The path is through there, little bit like overgrown. It's rather a beautiful spot as you're just leaving Dufton. Thought I'd pick here to talk about the plan for day 11. So, the main event today is Crossfell. So first of all, I go up and we have to do Little Dunfell and Great Dunfell, I think. That's where you see the radar station at the top. Then we go over to Crossfell, highest point on the Pennine Way, highest mountain that's not in the Lake District, highest point in the Pennines. So we go over Crossfell, which is notoriously windy, so you might get some windy there. Then have Greg's Hut, and then it's a sort of gentle descent down to Garrigill. We're not stopping in Garrigill. I mean, the sign said Garrigill's 15 miles away. We then carry on to Alston, where I've got the youth hostel booked tonight. So, hey, luxury for me. And the two people that I ended up walking with again yesterday, the two doctors, they're both booked in the youth hostel as well. So when I get there, I suspect they won't catch me up. I don't think they're quite as early risers as I am, but nobody is. But, you know, at least I know that there's also going to be people in the youth hostel. That's I know. Yeah, when you look at the cloud levels today, I think I would have had the views of High Cup Nick today. But that's okay. The views from Crossfell are supposed to be exceptional, so I guess I get that instead. Well, I'm about sort of 3/4 of the way up Great Dunfell, and I'm at 600 metres, and ultimately I'm climbing to 800, so I'm getting there. It's a sharp climb up there. It's a sharp climb. But anyway, I was videoing to report that my tasty treat of today is the opal fruit, or the starburst, depending how old you are. Very fruity and nice. I got a bit of a tight calf yesterday, and I decided that's because I wasn't drinking enough or eating enough. So my view is I'm going to eat more snacky calories. And I've got 2 litres of water with me, and I want to try and drink it all, and then fill up at the back and drink some more. And you know, I've been finishing the day without having drunk my 2 litres. I'm going to drink my 2 litres today. That's the mission, to drink more today. I've already drunk a litre of water, just filled up from this beck as well. Beautiful, there's the waterfall just down there. Had to climb into it. And I always think, if you drink your water out of a stream, if it immediately frosts the bottle and it's crystal clear, that's a good sign. Alright, so just reached the top of Knock Old Man. So this pile of stones here, strange sort of triangular object, is kind of the that point. You can very clearly see where I've got to go. The golf ball, crazy golf anybody, is Great Dunfell. Can't see Little Dunfell, that's just over the back of it, and then up and over to Crossfell, which I imagine is the larger object in the background that we can see. As you get towards Great Dunfell, obviously we can See the golf ball on the top of the mountain. You get this wonderful little road. All feels very Tour de France. It's lovely. Winds and bends. I think it's the path. I'm not sure the path's not supposed to be a bit over there, but I'm doing it anyway. It's lovely. So give my feet a bit of a rest. Yeah, get the Tour de Yorkshire or Tour de Britain up Great Dun Fell. I think they'll have to turn around and come back again, but it'll be a summit finish. You know, anybody will have some challenge cycling up this, definitely. Just on the top of Little Dun Fell. You still see the golf ball in the background. As you turn around, you see Cross Fell, the next little hill afterwards. It's a magical little place actually. It's like a hill with just a little plateau on top. Hard to imagine there wasn't an Iron Age fort here or something like that many, many years ago. It's absolutely made for the job. If you were going to fortify yourself or defend yourself from bad people, you'd put yourself here. This is the view from Cross Fell. So we have our Lake Districts over there. Lake Districts all to this side. You can again see the station in the background. And if we swing right round, it's not this near one, but I believe in the distance on a clear day, it's pretty clear, you should be able to make out the Cheviot. Maybe it's that little dot right in the horizon. It is quite a clear day. So I'm on the top of Cross Fell. Almost not a breath of wind, just a tiny bit, but really beautiful. Oh, I think that was Mike and James's. Yeah, Mike and James have left this. It's alright, they're doing every day the same as me. I might see them in Alston, if not, I will find them later on, definitely at Greenhead or something, so I may as well take it with me. Yeah, so this is the top of Cross Fell, highest point in the Pennine Way, highest mountain in England that is not in the Lake District, highest point on the Pennines, highest, only mountain with its own named wind, the helm wind, and it can also create the helm bar over there, but clearly it's not windy enough for that today, and the wind needs to be coming from a particular direction for the air to squeeze and to then sort of create the bar over the Vale of Eden. Nice place. Yeah. Last thing to say about Cross Fell, clearly it's not a breath of wind and it's calm and it's beautiful. The other guy who was just here, Mike, said this is the 5th time he's been here and the first time he's been able to see anything. I mean, this is a place that is famed for its bad weather, hence the rather robust shelter that they have with sort of wind protection on it from wherever the wind is coming from. So I'm very lucky to get weather like this on my first visit to Cross Fell. This is the famous Greg's Hut. Quite a place. I can imagine when it's nasty on Cross Fell, you could be glad for this, coming in here, making a brew or a meal, and then as you go through, you've got the chance to, you know, bed down on some wooden slats. There's even a place where you can have a fire. Not people have left wood and sleeping bags. I mean, it's a hostile place, Cross Fell. So you could be seriously glad for this, and we're quite high up still. I've left my little message in the book, sort of encouraging the people behind, and also I've left a little treat for Emily. She enjoyed the minstrels when we did our half-day walking about a week ago. So hopefully they're still there. She should be here in about two, maybe 3 days. Fingers crossed. I'll find out. I'll WhatsApp her, and hopefully Emily will get her treat in a couple of days' time. Yeah, it's a lot of fun leaving the chocolates at Greg's Hut. I think Americans will call that trail magic. But yeah, it was nice feeling leaving it there that somebody else was going to uncover later, and also see whether or not it's still going to be there by the time they uncover it. And we do find out later on in the series whether or not Emily got her minstrels or not. There's even another video that somebody else has shot who must have just been 1 or 2 days behind me, because you can actually see the packet of minstrels in the background. Well, I'm now in Garrigill, just wandering through. Gower Gills, very nice place. Very much like Dufton, again, you know, in tourism land, but completely untouched. It's still totally as it should be. Just met a lady on the road before I came to down the path for Alston. I was trying to ask her how far it is to Alston. She said that it's just shy of 4 miles. She said there I was going to have a treat. So as you walk past the South Tyne, all the meadows are all in flower because spring's been a bit late. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's difficult because at the end of the day and you've already done 16, 17 miles, so it's easy to be rushing now and just thinking, I want to get to Alston, I want to have a shower, maybe a bath. But you know, you also need to slow down and just enjoy how good this is. Cool, got another 3 miles of this. Look at this spot. Just outrageous, outrageously beautiful. I've watched a lot of videos about the Pennine Way, a lot. I mean, anyone who's done something on YouTube, I've watched it. I've never seen this, but I've never seen people talking about this section at all. I reckon generally people come off Cross Fell, unless they battered, they just trudge through this. This is nice. Yeah, I was loving the walk down the valley and very consciously slowed down so I could savour the moment a bit and take my time. Also, looking back at the videos, realised how much water I'd done earlier in the day, and I wonder if that helped give me a bit more energy at the end of my walk as well. I think it's taken a bit of a pounding today, so it's waterfall in the South Tyne Valley, feet icing time. This place is beautiful. I think Alston can wait for 20 minutes. From Dufton to Alston, it's a long day. It's a long day. It's, you know, you're doing 20 miles, going over Cross Fell and Dun Fell, etc. But it's about as nice a 20 miles as you can do. You have a big mountain, you get that out of the way early, and then the descent is fairly constant and gentle, never sort of too steep. The gravel's never too bad underfoot, and then the valley at the end is just spectacular, really. So yes, very nice. As you can see, I am sporting this year's look, which is the buff that works its way around the neck, following the sun. Very good. I do feel less burnt today. Thank you, Buff. I think you've done your job. Look, we've got little bunny rabbits hopping about now. I mean, seriously, look at this pass, look. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like they've captured beauty in like a buckle and decided, oh, yeah, we'll do all this with the wildflower meadows and even spill onto the pathway, and yeah. Gowergill to Alston. It's nice. You walk down the path coming towards Alston, just kind of making your way, and you're thinking, okay, then you've got to go into Alston, find the youth hostel, and it's like, oh, I don't know, I reckon that might be it. It's a good day. It's a good day. This is Alston. It's very nice. The spa's the petrol station, so I guess it's going to be open late and open early. The lady says it opens at 6 in the morning, so easy, happy days. So we're where's the sign up? So we're 44 from Newcastle, 19 from Penrith, if that means anything to you. So, nice place. See you.